into it. Looks like
we're
it.
getting into
Game
it.
1, Grand Finals. Dazai on winner's side against Dexter, who has to win 2 sets. If Dazai's going to win his first Xanadu event, it's going to be the grind, and it's going to be now with time to play with. Paulik, this is going to be a hell of a set.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I think if Dazai's going to win this, he's going to win this in 1 set. And right now, he's setting the tempo. He got a good string early, but Dexter's, it's kind of his turn and advantage right now. He's trying to stop the bleeding. I really think what's going to be critical is if Dazai can win quickly, and just sort of not let Dexter get in his head, and not let Dexter sort of choke him out like we saw in the set with JoJ.
Very true. Yeah, that's if this goes long, if the tempo is slowed down, Dexter's going to go ahead and run away with this, I think. Jab into the back air, it looked like. Can't quite actually force Dexter off stage, though. I think that's also going to be really important. Dazai is very good at using his counter to go ahead and give Wolf's recovery. Dexter going deep with that lingering neutral air, but now finding himself in a bit of a bad spot.
Yeah, it was looking really good for Dazai first, then it was looking really good for Dexter, but they're both kind of at kill percent right now. And this first stock is going to be so important. It's so hard to play from behind against Wolf, and Dazai...
That double blaster was so goddamn smart. Forced Dazai to only have 1 angle that he could take.
And once you see that they only have 1 angle, you can just put your long extended hurt box or hit box, that Nair, just out there forever, able to get the Gimp. And all right. Oh, 45.
That was a hell of a combo right there with a couple tech chases mixed in. Dexter doing a very good job of not letting his foot off the gas here as game 1 begins to perhaps slip away from Dazai. We both have seen this man do crazy things to get these comebacks, but he's gonna need something pretty quick here.
Yeah, I just do not like playing against Wolf from behind. There we go.
We get up there and regular up here. Like, you were talking about, like, get you a man that's like, what's his name's up there? Wolf's. But, I mean, Roy's ain't bad either.
Roy's is not bad. It's weird.
Spike him. Oh my God, Dazai.
Man.
He gets stuck on stage. If he DI'd off stage, it might have been suicide, but he would have got it.
Okay, so this second stock, all things considered, though, it's not going that bad for Dazai. He started out the stock 60, 65%, and that...
Not quite.
Oh, man. Oh. I like the counter, but at the same time, not able to make it happen. So, again, it's kind of a race here to get this second stock off of Dexter without taking too much damage. And that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a bit rough. Starting off here, Dazai, very good, stopping the bleeding.
That up tilt was great, and 57%.
Okay, Dex, I don't know about that one.
I mean, to his credit, Dazai did directionally air dodge in. He was never going to get hit by it. He was never gonna land there, but
no double jump. I think that blocked. Oh no, he did. He saved it. When did he touch stage?
I have no idea. Dazai getting a little fancy with some of his movement here up close. He's got to be careful. He's at a percent that any one of Wolf's smash attacks is gonna.
He needs that. He recognizes what his out is. His out is hit a Randy forward smash.
Quick little commercial break there at ledge.
Just taking a minute to mix up Dex's timing. You need to really use all of your invuln against a player like this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if he gets in a rhythm, you're just you're not having a good time.
Is Back gonna do it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh.
Immaculate DI from Dazai, but still not quite enough.
You're good, but I'm better.
So that was good for Dazai, but it just there were just times where it just felt like Dexter was getting too much. That Dazai needed to tighten up neutral and needed to not take 50% at the start of each stock. I feel like that's so important, is if you can just stay at those low percents for a little bit longer against characters like Wolf, and Palutena is another one. just sort of interfere with the bread and butters and make your opponent a little less comfortable, it goes a long way. Trade in some blows here.
It seems to me that Dazai is a player that really likes to hit buttons, and in this matchup, he's the one who's kind of like, he's the one who initiates combat. He's the one who starts things off with like a forward air or a neutral air, and Dex is responding. The problem really is that this is a game that does favor reaction over action. You have to be like a step ahead of your opponent to really be able to like make these crazy aggressive like button approaches work.
Absolutely.
So if Dexter is really going to be able to snuff out your options like that, then it's not going to go well for you as Dazai, an early death across the stage to the sweet spot of that down smash.
Looked like he was looking for a back air there.
Yep.
But he was not able to get it. And again, 49% and maybe more. Yep, 63. This is just, it's these kinds of deficits that make it so difficult to play against Wolf because you're still trying to get that first stock, but he's coming for your second. He has no problems killing you.
Toss him out. Dex again, hard committing to the roll in. But Dazai wise to that option and is just going to take ledge. Oh, a weak hit there is Dazai. That, you got to be kicking yourself right there. That was the game for the stock, at least, excuse me. And now, perhaps the game is slipping away as Dazai still struggling to take out Dex's first stock. But as I say it, he makes it
very important there, but he's still got a long way to go. We're going to need to see some trickery here because, well, we might be seeing some trickery.
He's doing a very good job of just taking command here, but that forward smash, that was the evener right there. That was the momentum that Dazai needed.
It was the evener, but unfortunately it was the evener I think everybody saw coming.
True.
So far though, Dazai's playing the stock pretty well. He just needs to seal the deal. 77%, get a little more on there.
I like that short hop option that he does with the double-edged blade. Double-edged dance, excuse me. I hate the fire emblem things. It's all dancing blade to me.
Yeah.
Partially because like it always was never good until now.
Ever. And it's still not even, I don't think, like,
I know it kills
early. I know it kills early, but I find it kind of tricky to use. I don't know.
Yeah, you can definitely SDI out of it, but it is very good option for like particularly for ledge pressure. It has its place.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that early counter not going to do you any favors.
But the up tilt will 100% now for Dazai. If you want to make a statement that you are in this match, this is the place to do it. Complete your comeback. Show Dexter that you do not.
That you're here to play.
Oh yeah.
And that you are not going to just
die to back hit a down smash. And yeah, Dexter kind of like rears back, smiles like, huh.
Down smash.
Like, huh, I really get away with that one, eh? I think both of them kind of recognized that was kind of jank.
Yeah.
Dexter just kind of did it.
Dexter just kind of did it, and Dazai didn't really put a hitbox to stop him. He just sort of...
Actually, I think he did put out a hitbox.
I thought he just fell into that down smash.
I think he threw out an aerial, but the problem is that you kind of low profile as Wolf when you down smash.
That's true.
So I think he kind of like ducked underneath. Perhaps he was either a neutral air or a back air, and then hit with that claw. So yeah, Dazai taking a minute, little drink of water, and a moment to think. This is, you really don't want to go down 3-0 in your first set. Yes, you have the opportunity.
Get the reset, which is an opportunity to reset that mentality into going back in with a fresh slate. But at the same time, the momentum from the previous set doesn't just go away.
Exactly.
And it feels like Dexter is still very in tune to Dazai's habits. Now this is a nice opener, and switching it right back around though. It really is amazing to me how in this game, the advantage and disadvantage states are described as like a turn-based game. Like everybody gets their turn.
Yep.
And you've got to maximize your turn.
Speaking of maximizing your turn, Dazai reading that roll in and executing perfectly.
Now correct me if I'm wrong, this might be the first stock lead he's had of this set.
No, that's correct.
And this is gonna, I'm really interested to see how he plays with the lead.
Well, he just used his double jump with Dexter, trying to run off stage to put an end to that stock, but he can't quite do it.
still kind of playing a little, not timid, but it's interesting. I don't see. I would think he'd be playing a lot more confidently up a stock here. That full hop was good.
He's trying to make the most out of it, and I do appreciate that. Like, yeah, you could go on the offensive, or you could just poke and prod at Dexter to get yourself a lot of easy percent. And yeah, I can respect that option.
Yeah. 87, 100. Dexter needs to be careful.
Dexter's about to get 30+% off of shielding a jab. Like, his defensive options are fantastic, but he needs to be careful here as we are at that spot where any hard hit at edge will blow this man up.
I'm kind of surprised Roy's don't down smash the ledge.
Yeah, I don't know if that 2-frames. Yeah, does it?
I think it does. Mars does. I've 2-framed with it before, I'm pretty sure. It just, I don't know. Blazer seems like a good option if they're coming above ledge, but I don't know if it's that good if they're coming like under ledge or straight to ledge.
And I actually talked to ZD about this. The nerf to Wolf's up B in the last one is actually kind of a buff because it makes him harder to 2-frame.
Really?
Yes. So now Dazai losing that lead as Dexter clawed his way back.
Oh, that was a little desperate.
Yeah, and he's going to pay for
that
it right now.
That was a 3 in the morning at the bar, last call kind of desperation there.
It's like, damn, I guess I gotta get a
like
triple right now.
This is. I guess I have to up B out of shield here. You don't. You don't need to do that. Oh.
And speaking of last call at the bar, Dazai perhaps needs a little bit of liquid courage right here as Dexter is. It's starting to look
about
like.
To be on his last call here.
Yeah.
Potential
call for a
stock
comeback
of the
here.
set. Okay, but this is cute. Blaster covering literally everything is also cute.
He hasn't gotten that at all tonight that I've seen.
Maybe he sees something I don't, but I think you got to try something different just to see. Oh, that good in air. Patient.
Back air, no double jump, I don't believe on Dex, so he has to do the side beat. And then he's
And
dead.
he's dead. And so Dazai taking a game. I said he would take a game. I was right. I like being proven right.
So now what you're saying is Dex is about to win this next one as counter pick.
I think so, yes. I think that I appreciate Dazai proving me right. There's nothing I love more than being right. It's my favorite hobby. But at the same time, I think that Dexter, I think he lost that first stock, and Dazai was able to sort of run away with it for a little bit, but nothing too crazy. When Dexter's in the lead, though, it just feels like Dexter's maxing out his punishes, his advantages as best he can, and I just feel like it's going to go a little bit farther here in this game 4.
And on Town City, I think you might have a point. Like, this is a stage where Dexter's patient playstyle has the opportunity to flourish.
Yeah, he's got a lot of space to sort of just outmaneuver Dazai.
These platforms actually give him another angle to recover on that Dazai cannot utilize at all.
Oh, yeah. Not going for the down smash the second time.
A little bit of a beefy up B there by Dazai to go ahead and just poke at Dex's attempt to set up that ledge game. Forward tilt, that should do it. Yeah,
all right.
Dazai, another game where he's taking top 1.
Another stock here. Oh. Not quite, I think, the string he was looking for. I think he wanted one of those to be sweet, but...
Oh, no, you're dead. If Dazai only did one of those hits, he would have been brilliant, but unfortunately...
He pressed that button many times.
Yeah. It's kind of a panic situation there, because you have to wait to get to reset your stick to neutral and just hold off.
And I think he had his double jump, so I think if he had just buffered jump there, he would have been okay, but it's just one of those things you got to be careful about. He still has a lead for now as of this particular moment in time, but shall see if Dexter will be able to close the gap. Fishing for some of these forward airs here.
And just both players are just kind of jumping around each other. This is like, I don't want to call it like, it's aerial positioning. It's a weird like idea where both players are kind of like jockeying for position using the platform to just try to get down, but they can't. Dexter cannot, as Dazai
taking the second stock first. So this is a lead we haven't seen him have before. This is
looking very good. It's like I don't know, what do you think he's changed?
I'm not sure. I just think he's not letting Dexter get as much. I think the neutral is a little bit tighter, and I think it also feels like Dexter, he's punishing Dexter at ledge a lot better. Instead of going for laser, he has that forward tilt ready to go.
Very true, and now Dexter just about at kill percent, jab into back air at edge will do it, and as I say it, Dazai makes it so.
So I was wrong now, and so now I don't know what to think. I'm actually kind of lost here because this is a lot of momentum going for Dazai right now.
This is game 5. Are we gonna see Dazai take the grind in a reverse 3-0? That would be the best timeline.
That would be such an exciting timeline. It's a lot of resolve so far in this set. You know, game 3, he had to pull some stuff to get back into it after losing an early lead. But that was pretty definitive. That was pretty solid, and I'm really interested to see how Dexter responds. I don't know. Okay. Well, you know, some double edge dances that in the wrong direction, but he's up by 50% just about right now, so something's working.
These spot dodges are actually like a game 5 mix-up if I've ever seen one. Dazai hasn't really been one for like spot dodging that much, but he's already used it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Very good effect.
And the few spot dodges I'd seen from the prior games had been punished very quickly by like a nair or something from Dexter, so it wasn't really a situation where it was dodging like a boxing grounded situation. It was mostly trying to stop the bleeding in a disadvantage sense. So I'm liking this.
The counter! Dazai again taking the lead. Stock 1, game 5.
You know, it's only been 2 prior games, but he hasn't lost a game that he took the first stock. I'm
You're
just
right.
saying, it might be over. It's probably not.
Yeah,
We
not if
probably
Dex
have a lot
anything to
more
say about it. The wall of MDVA, one of the 4 horsemen here to claim souls. Dexter is not a person to count out. I will never say it's over with this man because he will prove me wrong every time. Dazai forced off stage, and yeah, there's just really nowhere to go. I mean, perhaps that was a time for a suicide
now,
down.
Dazai, please don't let Dexter get a huge string to start this off. We've got some whiffed grabs, but now how much damage is he going to take? Ugh.
Yeah, that's a pretty good string there by Dex. But again, now Dazai's doing a really good job of his empty short hops himself.
Oh, wow. He was able to take him across the stage and then up. Not sure how that whiffed.
Yeah, grabs in this game are just bad. It's so terrible how like the range of like dash grabs are just kind of like booty for every character that isn't Palutena.
That isn't Palutena.
Because she needs that.
Apparently. So I've been told.
Good thing Sakurai, I thought so too.
Oh.
Going a bit
Dazai's
deep.
getting a little impatient though with that. Maybe he's...
I think he's feeling himself and a little bit too much. Dexter, yeah, you're not going to really want to...
What worked in the last game was when Dazai was waiting at ledge and punished Dexter with an option with that forward tilt.
What a good cross-up.
Yeah, that was a lot of shield damage. But we're not seeing Dazai do that right now. He's a little antsy.
Good grab, force him off stage, going for the neutral B again, does not get it. But the air dodge on is punished appropriately, but just not dying.
He should have held on to that a little longer.
And Dexter just waited him out. It's like you said, he wasn't being patient. He was tossing out a lot of hitboxes. Dexter recognized and got that free forward air jumping.
Okay, even game. 11%.
Game 5, Dexter on his potential last stock of the tournament. What can he have to bring this back and get more opportunities to beat Dazai in set 2? This is everything right here.
Ooh, I like that though. And I like the fact that he went for a down tilt and not for a neutral be there.
Did you see how Dexter's stuck in shield there too? We haven't really seen him do that. Dazai
Yeah.
threw out an option and then spot dodged Dexter's face, and Dex had no response. This is starting to get dangerous.
This has been a great 20 or so seconds from Dazai, but he's got to be careful. Oh, that air dodge a little early.
Jab and then backs off. Very smart there, recognizing that he cannot keep pressuring him. Tries the forward smash, but only gets the tip. Jab again, jab back here will do it. Will the up tilt finish it? Dazai, talk to him, young buck. The pop-off in game 5 against Dexter, his eternal rival.
Last stock there.
Dazai wins the grind.